Hello and welcome. In this screencast, we are going to be going over adding tables to a page within iAPPS. The first thing we are going to assume is that you are logged into iAPPS with at least the permissions of an author. From there, let's navigate to our page we would like to add our table to. For this example, that will be Libraries, Menus and Pages, Global Nav. And for this example, we will add our table to the Leadership page. Now let's right-click on Leadership and jump to Page in Editor. So as you can see, this is a blank page. First, let's envision the way we want this page to look, and then we'll put it down in iAPPS. So oftentimes, leadership bio pages has an image of the person on the left-hand side of the screen, and then to the right, maybe there's a little blurb about that person. So let's go ahead and create a bio page similar to that using our table editor. First, let's right-click and create new text, and maybe there's a paragraph of information first up here. Now let's go ahead and input the table, first by clicking on the table wizard, and then inserting our table. For this example, let's have 3 executives, and we'll have 2 columns. So in the left-hand column, we're going to go ahead and place an image of the executive, and in the right-hand column, a little blurb about that executive. So let's first go to the top left corner of our table, insert image from library, and for this example, we will add player images. So that is executive number 1 and executive number 3. Now let's go ahead and write a little blurb about each of these executives using the right-hand side of the table. And we'll continue to add text. So there you have it. We've entered a bio for each one of our executive leadership team. And now let's go ahead and style the table a little bit. So just to give you an idea of what the table would look like now, if I save this content, you can see that it's very plain looking. There's no style, there's no borders beyond the table, although it does place the text to the right of the image, but that's about all. So let's go ahead and edit the text again. Let's right-click inside our table and go to Cell Properties. Now what I'm going to do here is place a border on our table. So first I'm going to select all, and that is selecting each one of the cells in my table, and we're going to go to the Style Builder. Within the Style Builder, I have many options to choose from when building a table. I can change my font, change my background color, change my text, my layout, my box, but for this example, we're going to go ahead and change the border. So first I want the border to be the same for all, top, bottom, left, and right. I want the width to be the same for all, and I want the border color to be the same for all. For my top, let's have a solid line. Let's make our border 2 pixels wide, and we will have a blue border. Let's press OK. OK to our changes, and now save. As you can tell, the table has now been styled to our specific requirements. Once you're happy with your changes, you could go up to Workflow and either submit into Workflow, or if your credentials allow you, you can publish now. And there you have it. That's how you add a table within iAPPS.